In the year 2021, the fourth corporate war began, and that's when it all went to hell. I mean, it was already hell before then for most of us. But man, shit really hit the fan. The next couple of years, it just got worse, until eventually it all came to a peak between Arasaka and Militech. On August 20th, 2023, it all ended with a literal bang when a raid on the Arasaka corporate building brought the whole place crashing down, right in the middle of Night City. The nuke that went off took out the entire corporate sector, instantly killing 500,000 people and displacing thousands more. Now, 22 years later, we're finally recovering from that hellish time. But make no mistake, it's nowhere near peaches and cream out here in the red. Now, Night City is an even bigger playground for booster gangs, technocults, and all kinds of unsavory characters that wear everything from spiked leather to silk button-downs. What you do now will determine your fate in the time of the Red. It's time for you to rise up from the rubble of Night City. It's time to resist. It's time for some disorder.
Hey, follow around the birth of a soldier. Ready to decide if you live or die. Rise up, resist and disorder. Rise up, resist and disorder. Nowhere to run, it's all undone. Everything burns, everything burns. I'll watch you fall down, I'll drag you face down. Everything burns, everything burns.
Welcome back, everybody, to Cyberpunk Resist and Disorder. We are on episode 7 now, I believe. And
Something like that.
yeah. And yeah, when we well, I guess who wants to recap what happened last time?
Well, we followed up on a whole bunch of stuff that we had looked up on. Well, okay, I should start from the very beginning. So, dissection of Militech Super Soldier revealed a whole host of things that even in the grim, dark future that is 2045 are probably incredibly illegal, definitely immoral, and we looked into that a little bit. And, well, resulted in Robbie mercy killing said super soldier in an act that surprised basically everyone, but left Hassan pretty ecstatic because, oh, hey, there's a chance that there's my old friend in there. We also looked over a whole bunch of the information that we gathered before and determined we found essentially the bribe sheet as well as correspondence that Hawkinson was in talks with Arasaka to let them back into the city, which would be a big no-no because even though the entire West Coast is not technically part of the USA anymore, that's still something that the president would get real mad about. Like, real mad. Also checked up on that nice woman that sold Yamaraja that car part. Turns out, yeah, no, that was the Joy girl that Hawkinson was seeing most on the regular and got a pretty good idea of Hawkinson's personality. Yamaraja also talked with a bunch of Aldacaldos, had a very tense standoff. Ideological differences that have resulted in, right now, a phone call after we got done talking with Melinda. You know, the person who works at the junkyard and former Joy Girl.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Yama, you are getting a call on your agent.
Probably block name and number, as you do.
I mean,
Or well, oh wait, no, you said this is like from somebody connected to like Lutz.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely from your Aldacaldo buddies. I use buddies very loosely.
Listen, I like the Sam, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I'll just pick up.
Okay. Hey, Yama. It's Lutz.
My man.
So, yeah. If you couldn't tell, there's something getting ready to go down, and seeing as you want a favor done, they're gonna bring you and your crew in on this to pay for that favor.
Understood. What he's doing.
If you all will agree to do it, that is. I can't go over the details up right now. Basically, if you all show up, we'll know you're in, and if not, well, nice seeing you.
Yeah. At least you say it. Stay safe, Lutz.
The call disconnects.
Yep. And
So what was that, Yama?
work that needs doing if you want help from the Aldacaldos.
Oh man, I do want a better connection with them. Did they give any specifics? I don't like jumping in blindly into agreements.
Well, it's the kind of work they want me doing. So, what do you think?
Did they give you a when and a where to show up?
We probably got.
It'd be tonight at the garage that you were at before.
When is tonight?
Okay. Well, the information that we've gathered so far can sit, and I would like to know what the Aldacaldos know about whatever Hawkinson might be moving. So, okay.
Yeah. You're gonna want armor, old man.
Yama, you're like 10 years younger than me.
And
Hey, in the cyberpunk world, that's old. You're back to medieval times, like age expectancies.
Yeah,
You
but
do
we've got
realize,
good
you do
medical aid.
realize that it was the baby deaths that really threw that number off. Most people actually did live to like 6 years, like 50 to 70.
yeah, sure, you either died like more or less immediately from a baby disease, or you had what was probably a more or less good life. Well, okay, a more or less
Decently
Long
long
life.
life.
Make it past 7, you were fine, more or less.
If you didn't die in bed, yeah.
Well, I'm going to spend half a day resting because I can't get a full day of rest in, so I'm at least going to get a half a day.
You don't get anything from half a day. You have to take a full day to get anything back.
Fine. That's kind of silly, but okay.
Them's the rules.
I can always give you a med shot to get you more body, or more health if that's what you're needing.
How long does that last, though?
So it's a permanent like health regen, but you only get the effects of it once per day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you might happen to need it later, you wouldn't be able to get it until like basically the next day. So if
Yeah, I'll just hold off and see if I get horribly injured.
so if you're mostly okay on health, I would go ahead and save it.
Yeah, I'm mostly okay.
All right. Well, okay, so going armor, cool. My armor jack's still in good condition. Okay. Yep. You introduce this Yama, and then I guess I'll do most of the talking, since I don't really know the specifics of your relationships with the Aldacaldos, but don't they like not like you?
Yeah, frankly, not sure you should run your mouth. This is we're a little bit bought and paid for. You'll get what you need, but probably not before we do what they ask.
I wasn't going to suggest like trying to get what I want beforehand. More just like leave a good impression.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. You're with me. You aren't.
I'll be the judge of that.
No, whatever, old man. Yeah, like with time for like everybody to, like with assuming a time already taken apart for like everybody to get go where they need to go, pick up what they need to pick up. Yeah, we roll up on Lutz's shop at the appointed time.
Yeah, so you have about 2 hours, I would say, to gather up everyone and everything that you want to get. If you want to buy anything that's 100 eddies and lower, you can get easily enough. Otherwise, 500, the things that are like 500 eddies and more, you would need a fixer to get their heads on.
Light armor jack is 100 flat, isn't it?
It is.
You know what? I think I'll do that, and I'll just
get yourself a fresh armor check, and you just have a beaten up spare set.
Listen, like practically speaking, it is faster than the alternative, and it's
they might have they might have a tech that can fix your stuff up. Who knows?
Yeah, but will they throw that in? That's an open question, and I definitely have the eddies. So, do you object here?
No, I mean, if you just want to go and buy a brand new armor jack, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it. 180 spent.
All right. Does anybody else want to make any cheap purchases?
I got most everything that I would need for a job.
Same here.
Okay. You do have 2 hours, so if anybody wants to make pay resin to make a quick heal, resin you can make one in the time that you have.
Okay. Well, I think I've got like 5 or 6 made total.
You had made 5 attempts total. You failed 1 of them. That's what.
Yeah, so you have 4.
So yeah, if you want to go ahead and make a new attempt. All right, you make another one. Who's paying for that one?
I'll pay half if somebody else wants to cover the other one. The other half.
Or resin, you could just pay it out of pocket and just have it.
That's true.
I mean, here's the thing: like you are the one who actually has to administer them anyway, so they're all basically on you at the moment. But
okay. I'll pay it out of pocket, and they can pay me back if they need
it. you bill your party like after every battle. It's like, okay, so I have your medical expenses here.
I paid for
the resin is where actually most of our money is going to go. Let's face it.
Yeah,
I paid for mine ahead of time.
Yes, you did.
What are those things called again?
Let me see. In the book, let me see. Pharmaceuticals. Does that have their own page? I think it does. Speed heal. Speed heal is what they're called. I was close to it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got it.
So you have a total of 5 speed heals on hand. One of them has been paid for ahead of time by Blitz, and you can charge everybody for 1 afterwards.
Okay.
All right. So heading out to Aldacaldo meet. Actually, I'm just going to say you guys go to the Aldacaldo camp for this one instead of the instead of the garage. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You guys have arrived at the Aldacaldo camp. And Yama, you get some looks as you walk in, and everybody else does as well. It's kind of a wow, they actually showed up, and oh, they actually showed up. So yeah, you guys get there, and Lutz runs up to you and kind of leads you toward the actual like planning and meeting area.
Question.
Answer.
So I grew up in a nomad camp. Are there any like common greetings or just basically like respects that I can give as we like presumably approach the leader of this camp?
So you grew up in kind of a totally different nomad culture than what the Aldacaldos are. So, as far as universal greetings, I am not too sure about that there would be.
You could probably do something that would code like you come from nomads, but I doubt you could. But you probably wouldn't be able like to pull off. I am a local.
Yeah,
That's fine. Like, okay, then I would just basically do a greeting from like the camp that like the nomad band that I was a part of.
Yeah, no, I'll do that, and just give me a straight luck roll.
Oh God! All right, so 1d10 plus 4.
Yeah. But yeah, so you got an 11, which is definitely good enough for what you want. And Raimond, the guy who
Here we are.
was dressing down Yama in the previous episode, does recognize it and looks at you. He's like, "Ah, you were one of the. You used to be a seaman, huh?"
Came over, originated from Syria, actually, across the ocean. But then, well, Syria got off relatively lucky. Almost everything else further east got nuked because, hey, corpse, am I right? Fuck them.
Yeah, he gives a slight chuckle. It's like, well, Yama, it looks like not everybody on your crew is going to be a lost cause like I thought. He just he looks around and just kind of takes everybody's measure and like stops on Robbie and it's just kind of like has this like, oh damn look for a second before he moves on to the next person that he's looking at.
I give Yama a wink.
You don't get a response.
Very kind.
All right, and I'm gonna.
The lack of response only makes Hassan smile wider.
It's like, all right. So here's what happened. One of our convoys got hit the other day by this man and his group.
Any chance I know this guy?
Maybe not. So it goes on. It's all like, this is Paul. This man's name is Paul Campbell, aka also known as Grizz. He is the leader of a road gang called the Abandoned. Mostly made up of vets of the Long March who, obviously by the name, were abandoned by their country and didn't feel that they had anything else to give. Grizz here gathered him up, and he's been out and about ever since. We've mainly left him alone because he's kind of he doesn't necessarily target anybody per se. He's more of an equal opportunist. But now that, since he's finally decided that his balls are big enough to hit us, we're going to have to retaliate.
What got him thinking that he can do something like that? Like, best of my knowledge, aren't the Aldacaldos one of the biggest nomad groups, essentially in the entire western half of the United States?
Yeah, but it was one of our smaller convoys that he hit. He obviously isn't brass balled enough to hit one of our main ones.
And he just thought that you like wouldn't consider it worth notice, which means he knows nothing about you.
Oh, either that or his balls are getting bigger.
Yeah, well, let's shoot him off then. All right, I'm all for that. Raiders are scum. Fuck them.
We put a drone out over the area where the toward the area that his vehicle's headed off to. This is where he's hiding out, or what the inside of his hideout looks like.
That's big, pretty well fortified. Hey, Robbie, what would you figure is the best point to hit here?
Don't go into the tactical analysis just yet. We've got a plan to go over first. Then you can have your tactical assessment for your role.
Sorry to overstep.
We're going in tonight after the sun goes down. What we want your group to do is get in there and take out the power to the place, which we're pretty sure is located in the building on the east side of the complex. Once the lights go out, the rest of us will be in position and we'll all converge on it at once. So, how you get in and take out the power is up to you. But I'm pretty like I said, we're pretty sure that the power conduit is controlled from inside the building on the east side there.
Query: are there multiple redundant lines supplying the power?
Not too sure. We just know that most of the heat is coming. We did an infrared, and most of the heat is coming from that building.
Proposal: identify the main line supplying power from the station to the main complex. Sever it.
That's one possibility. Gonna have to find it though. We're not able to get close enough to actually have that kind of assessment.
If they're not running the cables above ground, you'd have to dig.
And we can't. This is just Sam out of character, and we can't see any cables running above ground. Just what we see here is what we got, right?
Yeah. The actual thing is pretty much looks like an abandoned warehouse or factory setup that was kind of converted. So it looks like they're probably reusing stuff that was already there.
Question. There is no history roll, but would business work for determining what this warehouse would used to be like, and try to determine, say, just in general how it would be set up? Normally I'd say history roll for this, but since I have business, it's just could I determine say how this place would have been before it was falling apart?
No. Okay. Not with a business roll.
I mean, I like the idea of cutting the lines, but if we can't see them, we can't do it.
Yep. One way that we were thinking about going about it, and we were actually hoping that you would have one, and he points to you, Robbie, is it's very possible that there is a simple network grid or simple network that's controlling it. So that's one way you could probably do it. You just have to find the point of access.
That motion to Blitz, that would be his thing. Robbie's more of a
manual interface.
Yes.
Suspect subdual.
That too.
Heavy lift.
And good friend. Very good friend. But yeah, no, this wouldn't be the first time we've gone in to get Blitz close to a place in order to work his magic. But yeah, no, okay. Now that we kind of know our role in this, I just kind of motion Robbie over to the map. Your best guess as to how we should enter and approach? He's real good at this.
All right. Is there any information on?
So the information that you have is basically what you've just been given.
One question I would, I think would be reasonable to ask is, how long have they been watching, and are they able to observe like the number of people that go in and go out to estimate the likely population?
They place the gang size anywhere between possibly between 50 and 100 men. Not all there at once, that is just of the comings and goings. They've only really been able to do like a day's worth of recon.
All right, I'll make the roll and try to guess based on this layout the like gang size, the likely patrol routes.
Okay, be a tactics roll. You can also potentially complement it with a deduction roll as well.
Right, I have both those things.
So I guess you'd roll deduction first to see if you get a bonus on tactics.
Yep. Or you can roll tactics first, and if you fail the tactics roll, you can roll deduction to get a +1 and reroll.
Okay. Well, then I'll start with tactics.
Got a 19 though. That's real
19,
good.
19's pretty good. Do you want to spend any luck on that to increase it to possibly the next level, or are you good with a 19?
I forgot what the chart looks like.
The next level would be 21.
21.
Yeah, that'd be a heroic level.
You know what? I think this matters.
All right.
So I will spend the 2 points to bring it up to a heroic.
All right. So if you guys if you pull up the map and open original, you can open up an even bigger one. It is a fairly high resolution map in your actual browser.
Yep, I'm looking at it.
Yep.
I see like 3 or 4 potential targets that could be the power.
All right, so going through, you can see multiple doors, like door openings that will likely be guarded. You can see like two on the south side, 2 large doors on the south side, a single one or 2 single ones in the corners there. Going up the other one, there's another door. There's another doorway there, and another one in the same corner on the opposite side. And then on the other side, there is it's under the stairs there, so you might not like see it automatically. Is another double door. It looks like there's a door up on the scaffolding there that potentially led somewhere else at some point. So there was probably an office there at one point or another.
There collapsed and fallen away.
Yeah.
That's a potential point of ingress because we have grapple guns.
Yeah. There are also 2 more entrances on either side of the on the other side of the building, on the east side as well. It is very likely, you think, that most, if not all of these, will have people posted at those points.
Which of these walls looks thinnest?
I mean, it's all it's all concrete walls set up, with like the steel rebar reinforcement set up and whatnot. So there's nothing that's like particularly thin. But
ruin then.
But what you see is kind of what you get here, right? Where you see all the ruined areas or whatever is pretty much how it is. You think kind of just based on how stuff is set up and whatnot, the probably the heaviest populated area is going to be this east side of the map. Obviously, there's looks like there's some recreational stuff up in the corner there and whatnot, as well as a bunch of equipment. There's a center area here with a pit, and while you can't necessarily tell from the above image here, the staircase that goes down is actually kind of like cuts off in the middle of it, so there's like a full like person height drop between the stairs and the bottom. The upper left corner is likely going to have a clustering, as well as kind of like the center left there, where you can kind of see like some chair, table, another little gathering spot.
I mean, the cabling looks like it's it's either on that north wall, towards the middle, is one of the places that looks like there's also a junction box down by the fans, which you might be able to throw the breakers from there and just shut everything down from there, assuming that's what it is. And then there appears to be a small extra generator right near the pit.
Okay, so what is likely the least guarded section?
West side, I think.
As far as like potential congregation of people, the west side of the building is likely going to have the least amount of people.
There's also a lot of light over on the west side for some reason. The middle is dark.
Yeah, that's curious. Why would?
No, there's other lights and stuff like that. Like the pit itself, that is actually lit up with lights and everything like that. You just can't really see it from this view.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, no, it looks like there's like like there's a secondary like gathering spot here on the west side of the map, like next to these like green crates that are in the middle.
Yep.
Like there's a poker table and stuff there.
It's more like just like a plastic like table head.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a little gathering. Looks like a gathering spot right there. Keep in mind, also from your tactics roll, there's also obviously other ways to get there. Other potential ways to get in than just going through one of the doorways or one of the rubble areas. There are what seem to be multiple windows and various other ways to get in as well.
If our ultimate destination appears to be the east side, because they're saying that building on the east side is like got the most heat and probably where the generator, probably where like everything is, right?
Yeah,
that's what they told us.
Yeah, based on the scans that they're able to do, it is very likely that is where everything is kind of centered out of.
And what's this junction box do?
Which one?
The one that's on the westmost side of the map, like in the dead center of the western wall,
next to the fans.
Yeah,
that's probably a circuit breaker box.
Yeah, it's exactly okay. But yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a breaker box.
So if that were to like be slammed off, would it likely fuck with their lights?
That would shut everything down in this building for sure.
Which could be to our benefit. How much does it cost for like some night vision headgear?
That's an interesting question. Do my virtual goggles just go ahead and give me outlines on everything?
No, you have to have a specific module for it.
Yeah, mine don't either.
Let's see. I don't see night vision goggles or anything like that in the gear stuff.
That's weird. That almost certainly they got.
I mean, I'm pretty sure what you have to do is have smart glasses with the night vision mod in it. Is what I'm pretty sure you have to actually have.
I mean, I can fit like my eyeballs are not like your feeble meat eyeballs, and I can work fine.
Yeah, so yeah, there's the low light infrared UV cyber optic mod that can also be installed in smart glasses.
It's not something I can just put in the lenses of my fucking armor check.
Nope.
All right.
How much do smart glasses cost?
Smart glasses are 500, and the low light is also 500.
Okay, that's a significant investment per person.
Yeah. I've already got smart glasses, but mine might have maybe a little light, but that's about it.
Just clarifying, can or cannot Blitz operate in the dark?
No, not really.
Okay. Seemed like a good idea up to that.
I mean, is there a roof on this building?
No.
No.
So you'll basically be after everything goes dark, you'll basically be using moonlight if you don't have night vision.
Right. It's basically, as soon as we knock that thing out, I will just stealth out.
I mean, yeah, our job is not necessarily get in the firefight. Our job is to knock out the lights.
The lights in the primary building. Like we're here to target and disable the lights for the complex entirely. Hitting that circuit breaker will probably just shut off the lights in this building specifically.
Right.
Yeah, and you're also not particularly sure if they've rewired the circuit breaker to just go out to specific areas and whatnot as well.
So chances are, if we want to be absolutely sure, then we really do need to just get in that building on the east side, because chances are good that'll just control everything.
Will our does our contractor happen to have access to a lot of boomstick, like just a lot of?
They have lots of weapons and ammo at their disposal that they planned on using.
Okay, never mind.
Also, if you guys volunteer to get into the firefight with them, they will provide you with a pair of night vision to use.
Not necessarily aiming up for that, but I have an idea. I have an idea, because I think this might be the least guarded, simply because why on earth would they have anyone there if on the other side of it there's just open air? So you said on top of the building on the east side, like those stairs on top would have led to an office, but that office doesn't exist anymore. It's just a door opening up into open air, right?
The door on the north side, yeah.
Okay. Chances are pretty good they don't have any guards there, simply because that opens up into open air and it's like 2 or 3 stories up. But we have grapple guns.
They might have one. Like, it's possible that they might have one person patrolling the scaffolding.
That sounds like Robbie bait to me.
So what I was thinking was that I would Kool-Aid, like the sort of thought that have is that we have 1 or 2 people come in, try to make their way in through the east side, and flip that circuit breaker.
You mean the west side?
Sorry, the west side. I very dramatically Kool-Aid man my way into some part of the east side. And while they are extremely distracted dealing with me, something else happened.
Have we flicked the lights when you Kool-Aid man? Because if no, that's a good time to do it.
Like if so, I don't know who else would be confident enough to go into their firefight following this, like run off and participate, except for myself and Yamaraja. I don't need the goggles. So if one other person would be willing to,
they will provide goggles. Yeah, they will provide goggles to anybody who wants to get into the main fight.
Which, I am volunteering for, as.
And I can go ahead and do that.
Wait a minute, you've already got night vision, right?
Yeah, so he wouldn't need any.
No. What you do is you volunteer and you still take the goggles.
Yeah. All right.
And then you can just hand them off to somebody else.
They will technically ask Robbie what his specs are.
He could just go classified.
No, that would literally be that is proprietary information.
Nanya.
Fill out an NDA with.
Okay. So it looks like what we're going for here overall is kind of a 2-pronged thing of just confusion to all enemies, where we time killing the lights in the building as a whole, not necessarily the side place here, with Robbie's dramatic entrance, so that nobody here really knows what the fuck is going on, which would presumably give Blitz enough time to actually sneak into the building on the east side and turn off the rest of everything else.
Yeah, so we give Blitz and Yamaraja the goggles.
So point of order again. This is something you'll get with your tactics roll. You remember net running. You only need to be within 6 meters of a point.
Right. I mean, we could just get on top of that little building and just walk around till I find it.
Okay, that works. So, okay, Kool-Aid Man, turn lights off.
I'll go in
Blitz,
through that. No, I'll go in through that north door that's open on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, because the scaffolding would take you all the way around to the top of the building.
Yamaraja can cover Blitz. Like Blitz needs Yamaraja can act as Blitz's immediate bodyguard in the the inevitability that something goes wrong.
Either Resin or I can flip the circuit breaker.
You know, I wish I'd taken a sniper rifle.
I think
yeah, they are
I think
expensive.
it would probably be ideal for Blitz and Hassan to try and cover each other and handle the circuit breaker together. So we've got sort of 3 teams.
Okay, so me and Resin handle circuit breaker. We've got Yamaraja and Blitz coming in from the north side after all the confusion starts, just grappling their way up and making their way to the eastern building. And you are coming in through some port of entry on the east side.
Yeah, so as to, because I can't mark it because it's not in the, but okay, so since Team A will be coming in from the west, probably through this ruined area in the southwest, but broadly the west to get to the circuit breaker. That's Team 1 circuit breaker. Team A will be coming in with grapple hooks through this office door in the immediate north, center north. In order to maximize the distance between their attention and teams 1 and Team A, I will probably find some dramatic form of ingress in the southeast.
Okay. Yeah, that seems a workable plan. Just ensure that they're confused as hell. It's dark just in the main area, which is going to add to their confusion, which doesn't affect you at all, which means that you can just shoot them while they're running around like headless chickens while Blitz and Yama make their way towards the top of the other building where Blitz can hopefully turn off the rest of the power. Yeah, I think this can work. I think this can work pretty well.
All right, so I guess we need to sneak up to this building?
Yes. Well, most of us do. For Robbie, stealth is going to be something else again later.
That is why I believe
a slasher movie like any good slasher movie monster, I need to be undetected until it is horrifically too late.
All right.
But yeah, that's the plan we proposed to the. Well, I imagine this plan Robbie proposes to the Aldacaldos, just kind of worrying and getting all the data down.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how you guys do it is completely up to y'all. But their plan does kind of hinge on being able to knock out the lights.
And physically speaking, how far away are we from that area?
Currently you're about 50, probably about 50 kilometers.
Okay, so that means we're probably going to want to, no matter what we're driving, and we're probably going to want to get out relatively early and do the actual sneaking up on foot. And that way they aren't alerted to something happening by way of, hey, what the hell is that car?
Yep.
Okay, then we've got a plan. Let's do it.
Yep. All right, so it's a couple hours until the plan is going to be put into action. So everybody's getting their gear up. They're going to hand out the night vision goggles to those who are going to use them. Question: is everybody going to participate in the firefight once everything goes down?
I
Where's
wa-
the firefight
I
gonna
was
be?
I was honest about my intention. Yes.
Where's the fire?
The firefight is eventually probably going to break out across the entire facility.
Yeah.
Sure, because I don't think there's any good place to hide.
Like, you can
Yeah.
always just leave.
That's gonna be fun.
I mean, yeah, I will participate in the shooting, just like, though I will stress, like, for the most part, that, like, I will not be in the heaviest part of the fighting, nor do I think Resin will be, honestly, just ideally from where we are.
Right. You two are coming in on the west end, you said.
Yeah. It's why I wish I kind of had taken a heavy arms rifle and gotten a sniper rifle instead of my pistol.
Yeah, but like sniper rifles are pretty expensive, so if I remember correctly.
So yeah, I'll make it clear to the Aldacaldos that yeah, we're gonna participate, but like don't expect us to be going, John Rambo in there. Like our plan kind of hinges on us on the west side, like honestly not being noticed.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you need to not be noticed until the firefight starts, basically.
Yeah. But yeah. So I guess we're all participating to one degree or another. It's just some of us are participating a lot more.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and make sure this preloads. And make sure all of this stuff actually loads in so that it doesn't take a whole lot for you guys to get on. And I think that's all we need to do. All right. So.
Hideout full.
Okay.
We in its shadow.
Finish getting my food. If you have a big ass muffler in your car, at least use clean gasoline. Ooh.
Where's that body?
All right. I'm gonna have to drag you guys on over. So, Robbie, believe so. You guys are basically starting out over here. And then Blitz and Yama.
Come on, load up for me. Load up.
There we go. Roll in there.
Taking its sweet time for me.
All right. Is anybody having trouble seeing the?
I've been at 99% loading for the last minute.
At 75% loading.
Okay.
Are we supposed to be double that size, or is that our size?
This is your size.
Okay.
I'm going to reload this page and see what happens.
Same.
I can't see very much.
Come on, are you gonna load? Are you gonna load?
If you
Stop
click on,
stuck at 99%. Okay, there we are. Jesus. Okay, that took a bit.
All right.
Okay, yes, I can see it now, and I can see me.
Okay.
I might call it something I shouldn't. Oh, there he goes.
There we are. Yep.
Okay. Stephanie, you're in your car right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And no, that site does not work on my phone at all.
No, it's it's not going to. I figured you wouldn't be able to get back on it until you get to work on your laptop. In the meantime, I will just have you follow behind Sam's character for the time being, since you guys will probably be moving together.
That works.
Yeah, okay.
Do they make silencers for these weapons?
Suppressors. I think that might be an attachment mod that you can get. Let me see. I actually do not see a suppressor as a attachment.
Fashion, exotic, gear, weapon attachments.
Yep. No, I see bayonet, extended magazines, underbarrel, grenade launchers, and shotgun, infrared scope, smart gun link, and a sniping scope.
No suppressors? Wow.
It's a weird oversight.
Suppressors are for bitches. That's why.
Well, maybe everything is already suppressed these days.
Alternatively, hearing damage has been deemed an acceptable cost of doing business, and nobody makes them anymore. Nobody makes brushes anymore.
Yeah. If you're going in silently, you're probably using a knife or a sword or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. If you fun thing, if you want to rotate your character, you can click on him, or you can click on them, hold Shift, and scroll the middle mouse. You can also hold Control and scroll the middle mouse. If you do not have a middle mouse wheel, you can hold Shift and hit the arrow buttons to just kind of face them various directions.
My medications work really, really fast. I could roll stealth and just go up and inject people with knockout meds.
Back to back.
All right, Robbie, don't go way too far just yet because stuff is hidden from your view depending on where you are.
Okay.
Who is this guy right by me? Oh, is that Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was planning to the select targets. Enter somewhere.
Yeah. So move like wherever on this side. Go ahead and place yourselves on the west side there, wherever it is that you want to actually come in at.
Okay, but some people aren't coming in from the west side, so wouldn't they just go to different parts of the building?
They are already placed where they're going to be.
Why am I placed over here on the west side?
Yeah, because Robbie was going to come in from like the southeast.
Oh, I thought you were all together.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
The plan is that I am going to create a significant disturbance as far away from the other active teams as possible.
So you're coming in from way over here.
Yeah. And I've also got to switch my mode thing to damage reduction because I'm going to be absorbing some fire.
Putting all 4 points into damage reduction.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sounds pretty good.
Understandable.
Just to ensure that you live through this, because we're gonna try to time you coming through the wall and us hitting this breaker at roughly the same time. But yeah.
Well, in order to increase the odds that you can get that breaker off, I think your signal to skitter over there and try and get to the switch should be me indicating begin operation and kicking in this wall.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a door there too.
That has been understood and disregarded.
Yeah, not for long.
Yeah, there's a door, there's a window, there's 2 windows actually, so you could.
I was actually thinking of basically putting a cybernetically enhanced foot on the bottom corner of the window and kicking the frame in along with the wall immediately under it.
Okay. All right. So explain to me your order of operations. So I know that you're trying to sync Robbie coming in with the breaker going off. What about Yama and Blitz?
Robbie coming in is going to happen a little bit before the breaker going off, simply because Robbie going in is going to get everybody distracted in the few seconds it's going to take us to get to the breaker.
Right.
When we hear
time to think of
the big bang of the robot going through the door, we're gonna go up.
Okay.
Unless we can see somebody outside there.
Oh, okay. Hold on. My understanding. So I will actually just go ahead and like bash in the door proper because like doors are meant to open. I will like if necessary shoot the lock and then kick the door off of its hinges into whoever is on the immediate other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, Team A over on the west wall will scurry over to the breaker to snap it closed. Once the lights are off, and then Team 1 in the north will begin moving.
Yeah.
Well, I think we actually want to grapple up there as soon as we hear the.
Yeah.
Oh, I assume that you've already grappled up there at this
Oh,
point.
well, I thought there might be somebody up there. So
There is not.
if there's not, then yes, we go ahead and grapple up.
Well, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know until you grapple up there. But you did not like just looking in the windows up there. You did not see anybody up there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Then we are all pretty much in position. I'm pretty sure. At least get there was. I know just from the map there was like but there was a door on the west side that we could just go through. I'm assuming that we are near that as best we can see.
Yeah. There's like I don't know if you can.
If you could highlight the door, because I imagine I can see that even just with night vision.
I mean, you should be able to see it from where you're at. Looks like right here.
Okay, cool. Then good. Because I know
there's also a door right here.
Right, but I know just from what I recall of the map, it's just I could just hug the wall and run to the north, and I will find the breaker.
Yes.
Pretty
Cool. If you want to zoom in on the map where you are as well, then you should.
No, I am zoomed in on the map where I am.
Okay.
It's right next to those big fans. You'll see it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I won't miss the breaker. That'll be fine.
Okay. So again, to confirm, Robbie is going to kick in the door. Upon Robbie kicking in the door, Dreamer and Resin are going to make their way to the breaker to try and turn that off.
Yes.
And then upon doing that, Blitz and Yama are then going to make their way across the scaffolding to the building area over here to try and get through the main power conduit network thing.
Yes.
Okay.
But then again, our plans may change as soon as something happens.
I just want to know what the initial plan is.
To not die.
Look, that's already well and settled. Like that's step 0.
Yeah. So each of these, just so you guys know from measurement, each of these squares is 2 meters. So it's basically one move is 1 square on this map.
Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. So 6 squares per move.
Yes.
Unless we're hoofing it, but that's another thing.
Right. Well, that's double move action is a double move action.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Before anything else, before we really get started here, I need for those of you who are trying to sneak around to give me a stealth roll if you are going to try and remain unseen.
So all of us, basically all of us right now.
All of us except me. Like mission, as of mission, like at this point.
Oh no! Oh no!
You got one. Spend it.
Do you want to spend any of your luck on this? Or are you just gonna let it ride?
You're at 8 right now. You can at least get to 13.
Hey!
But I need my luck for some other stuff.
Are you sure you don't want to need your luck for not being
just
shot?
to let y'all know, the person who has created this map has just raided into the stream. So say hi to the creator of the map, everybody.
Hello, creator of the map.
Hello, the enemy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend 5 to move it up to 13.
This should be a very exciting experience for you to see how it mulches us. You know?
God, me too. Okay, fuck that. All right.
All right, this will be it. So you guys are attempting stealth still, and it is going to be against people's perception. So it is very possible that even though you got a critical failure on your stealth rolls, it is very possible that they also get critical failures on their perception rolls.
I mean, I'm still gonna, fuck it. I'll spend 4 points of luck to get that to a 12. Just
What was mine?
I have not rolled for yours yet.
Oh no. I thought I put like 2 points in there.
Yeah, most people only have like the base amount of stealth. I think.
No, I've got a fair amount. I just rolled shit.
Hey, shouldn't they all be getting +1? The entire purpose of my component of this operation is to be very, very distracting.
This is sneaking up to the voting before you Kool-Aid man your way
this
in.
is the number before any modifiers are applied.
Okay, then you know what? I'll spend. I kind of have to do this in order to kind of get this operation off. I got 4 points of luck. I'll spend all of it to get it to 12. Spent.
I think I wasted when I think about it. Oh well.
I think it's much better for you to not have luck when you're getting to where you need to be than to have
Not
been
get
shot.
there in the first place.
All right, so Blitz, you have spent your 4 points of luck to get up to 12. Am I correct?
I spent 5 to get up to 13.
5 will get up to 13. Okay.
I spent
And-
all 4 of my luck to get to 12.
Okay. And Resin, you got a 12 on yours.
Step
Do you
up
want?
to 13, right?
Well, it's a competitive roll. It's they are going to be rolling against your stealth score.
Now, would they be having deficits with the fact that A, there's a wall, and B, they're in light, which means their night vision is going to be
I am going to be calculating what bonuses and penalties to their sights depending on the situation.
Okay.
It isn't great, but it isn't bad.
I mean, the person you're with has got a 12, so there's no point in
Yeah.
raising it.
That's true.
All right. So in that case, now what we're going to do. So if you click on your character, or right click on your character token,
Right.
should come up with a bunch of little icons.
Yep.
And the lower right icon is to basically put you into the battle state, which will allow you to roll initiative.
Okay.
So on the upper right-hand side there, the little fist icon is the combat tracker.
Where?
So next to the chat icon.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dave, go ahead and click on Robbie, on your icon for Robbie.
So click on the.
Yeah. So click on him and then right-click,
Click, yep.
and then you should see a bunch of icons come up around him.
Right.
The lower right one that looks like swords and shield. There you go. Now in the upper right corner, next to where like the chat log and all that stuff is, you should see a fist.
Apparently, I am player one.
I just
And Resin, I will roll for you. All right. So once combat actions actually start, that is what will happen. Okay, and I'll keep this up to the side here. All right, let's get this show on the road. Robbie, you gonna Kool-Aid man through the door?
Yeah.
What is your cool action scene one-liner as you come in?
Oh yeah.
This building does not meet inspection codes. I am here to inspect.
Up your weapons. This is a raid. You are under arrest. And I will open fire.
All right, go ahead and put yourself just inside the door right there.
This is a raid. Please get out your insurance and your driver's license.
I said, did you come through the door or come through the window?
I can't. Up there's is the door over here?
Yeah, the door's right. Door's right here.
In that case, I'm going to explode the window.
You're gonna explode the window. Okay. So you come in like, you know, cool like anime pose, like jump through the window as like slow motion glass shatters and everything like that. And then you drop down in front of these two mooks that are in front of you and deliver your line. And they're just like looking at you like,
this is a raid. You are under arrest.
what the actual fuck? All right.
It will actually be. It will be literally base boosted.
All right.
So this is an ambush. So this is an ambush round. So you will get to take your action.
Bring the violence.
Okay, so punching is rate of fire 2, and so is shooting. Can I punch this dude?
The shooting is dependent on
and
your
shoot the
gun.
other one? The
Yeah.
gun is a rate of fire 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Rules as written.
Yeah.
If everything is
Punch
very
one and shoot the other.
Yep.
Yeah. So as long as like you don't have a rate of fire 1 gun, you can shoot and you can fist.
Okay, I'm going to punch the one who is immediately in front of me.
All right. Go ahead and make that roll.
Right.
I assume you are going to be using the snazzy new martial arts skill that you have acquired.
Yes.
Which I think I've already mapped your attack to your martial arts skill. So.
Well, all right. This guy's probably punched.
So quarter circle forward plus punch.
Actually, I haven't. It is still mapped to your brawl skill. Let me go ahead and remap that real quick for you.
They're the same value. They're both 5s.
Oh, they're both 5? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and map that anyway, just so that it's proper martial arts. There we go.
He gets to dodge. I assume.
Yes, he does get to dodge. All right, he is going to roll his evasion once I can find it on his little mook sheet here. Evasion. That is a negative. Roll that punch damage, sir. And go ahead and just click the blood drop on the roll there. Oh, already a quit. All right. I'm going to roll the critical injury table for him.
Hands for the hand god, chat. Hands for the hand god.
Broken ribs.
Just broken ribs.
Yeah, so for those of you who are new to this campaign, the first session, Robbie took 3 hands in a single fight.
And
So,
then took 2 more hands.
2 more hands in a subsequent fight, and then another hand in a fight after that. So we have deduced that Robbie's patron saint is the god of hands, and he requires sacrifices.
Right now, you've just shattered this Smo's ribs.
Yep. All right, so he will suffer any more movement if he moves more than 2 spaces in a turn. as well as taking 20 damage minus 4, which puts him at not looking so well.
His literal bones.
Ouch, ooh, my bones.
All right. So, Robbie, you do have enough move to, like, run up and punch the other one if you want to.
No, I intend to use my move to, like, rush, move, further into the event space to, like, make it clear that, like, somebody is present. Actually, might not be worth it just to dispose of all this cover. Yeah, I guess I will, move up. Sufficient that, like, the guy with the broken ruse would have to move to get me with what looks like a melee weapon.
I mean, that's just the token. Okay, they have a pistol and they have rippers.
Oh.
So if you want to move, like, right here and just be, like, right on both of them within melee range, then that is totally okay.
If that's the case, then I'm going to... So if he's suffering penalties, then I'll apply penalties to his friend over here.
Yeah. And again, this is an ambush round, so they do not get to go right after you.
Let's see how his friend fares. Ooh.
Okay, so that's a
A
14. His evasion.
Damn, these boys. Oh, wait, no punch.
Ooh.
Oof. All right. So he unfortunately evades. Okay, the rest of you guys, I will give you basically have 1 round before all of these guys start to notice you.
Cool.
Robbie, give me a perception check.
Can do. There it is.
16.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
there should be a mod on that.
Is there not?
I guess the end result is 17.
What's the mod from? Oh, is it from
Fancy robot eyes.
Um,
Pretty sure.
So I've got your low light, targeting scope, and micro video for your eye mods.
I sworn.
Cyber eyes by themselves don't give you a bonus, as far as I'm aware.
You gotta get the there's a low light thing.
Right, he's not in low light or anything like that, so that's nothing there. But the low light stuff basically gets rid of any penalties from what they would be used for. They don't give you a bonus. The targeting scope gives +1 to aim shots, and the micro video just records. So yeah, nothing that will give you a bonus to that.
Well,
Okay.
the 16 notice for
The
that.
16 is enough anyway, so you're fine. So to your right here, you can see into the building here. It has 2 windows right here, and you can see 2 people in it. One of them being Grizz, the gang's boss that is currently residing inside the building right here.
Of all the luck, Grizz is over here in the power station and not at the intended point of the actual raid.
Well, so looking in there, you can see that there's also like furniture and stuff and other equipment inside the building as well.
This is probably just where he hangs out and or sleeps, because it's the nice one.
It's an office.
All right. Well, okay. So the rest of us can go now. Yep.
Yeah. So, Sam, your move will start from the door spot, right there.
Also, right here.
One square down.
Right here.
Right here.
Okay.
That
just
is
move-
where your movement will be. We'll start from.
Okay, cool. So I know that the fuse box is to the north.
Yes.
So how many squares to the north do I need to go for the?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to double move regardless,
Correct.
and I won't be able to flip it this turn. Yes.
Yes, you will need an action to actually flip it.
Then I'll get right up to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Move you over 1 right there.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then I'll go ahead and move. Resin, I assume that you're just gonna continue with along that same path.
Yep.
Okay. What is your move? Check what your move is. Your move is only 5, so if you want to stay on Dreamer's back, you will have to double move as well, unless you just want to be near him.
I will stay on him, and I'm at work now, so
Okay.
let me figure out where we are. I
All
don't
right.
see me, so.
It's probably trying to load for you right now.
Well,
It is a little intense.
I can see.
If you click on so go to the upper right corner, you see the fist. That's the combat tracker. And then if you see yourself in the initiative order, you can
Oh.
click on yourself and it'll go right to you.
Oh, that was me you were moving. Okay.
Yeah.
So where is?
I'm up here. To the north.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have a movement of 5, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get to right here with a single move. You won't be like right up on him, like right behind him, but you'll be near enough to him.
We're trying not to draw attention over here, so shooting from where we are is not the best thing.
Okay.
Preferably all of these schmoes in our area will be looking over to where Robbie is right now because Robbie is talking noise.
Yeah. Like they definitely heard a commotion go on over to the side there, which kind of just sounded like. Let me see if I can find a decent thing here. Man, you know, this one might work. This is a raid, is basically what they heard.
Face boosted and then screams.
Yeah. So, all right. Blitz and Yama.
We were
Yeah, I'm gonna be hustling,
okay, go for it.
and yeah, like probably leading the way here. That's just a bit true.
Yeah. So basically, you guys will start. Here, let me position you guys real quick. You'll start right there, basically.
Okay, so let's see here. No dose. Seis. That's the first move. I don't see any ombres, so I'll go ahead and use my next action move again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
That's me. Oh, I
All
see.
right.
I see it right now.
All
But
right.
I already failed move, so that's that. That's that.
Mm-hmm. All right. I am now going to put these two mooks in the initiative order. How much did you? Oh yeah, the other guy dodged. That's right. So these guys.
haven't been shot yet.
All right, so we got injured guy at a 7 and uninjured guy at a 16. So Robbie, you still have the top of the initiative.
Do initiative rolls explode?
They do not.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to epistemically correct that dude's identification as an uninjured guy.
Praxis.
So I'm going to do that with my foot.
All right, 18. Roll his evasion. 15.
The foot
Insufficient.
connects.
Foot to face will commence, or foot to ribs.
Or
Possibly foot to hand.
Hands with the handgun. Come on, come on.
No.
Foreign object.
Well,
But wait, did Robbie's
Foreign
foot just
object.
go inside?
Oh, that's great.
We all
That's
understand what exactly what is going through our heads, but sadly, I think it has to be something else. Because I think if Robbie literally breaks off his foot inside this man, that's a problem.
It's one less foot. That doesn't impair my mobility.
All right.
So what does mechanically foreign object mean for the both of the two of us?
All right. He will suffer the critical damage bonus if he moves more than 4 meters on foot.
Oh, so he just wants to lie down.
All right,
Like, that's what he
Robbie.
wants to do. He just
You
wants to lie
have you have another action.
So this guy took 26 damage?
Oh wait, right at 26. No, he's dead. He dead. Never mind.
Hey,
Never mind.
the
So
foreign
they're-
object in his ribs is the hole.
The foreign object in his ribs is his hips.
All right, he has the little dead icon on him now.
Alright, this is a strong start.
This is what you get for resisting arrest.
But yeah,
So
Robbie.
you converted him from an uninjured man into a corpse.
thank you for complying.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
It seems immoral to let his injured friend mourn him for too long. So I will now perform a melee attack against the initial target of my introductory melee attack. He seemed to like the first one so well.
All right. So he is going to have a -2 to this roll, I believe. Yep.
Because he is so badly injured.
Ouch, his bones.
Oh, he
Ooh.
crit though. Let's see what happens.
Oh. Huh.
He did not want to get hit. He saw your foot literally go through his friend's chest and was like, "No, no."
So
Luckily, the rest of his bones entered desperate defense mode.
well, I
And,
mean, okay, some of those bones are cracked and rubbing against each other in painful ways.
Desperate defense.
Mm-hmm. All right.
There's a weird symmetry going on here in that, like, my initial spree of attacks broke this dude's ribs and missed the other guy. Then the next spree of attacks
Broke the other guy.
Killed this guy. You know what? I'm just gonna say that the drag of pulling your foot out of the one guy's chest is what gave him just enough room to get out of the way.
All right, Peter, I know there's not necessarily morale rolls in this game, but this guy's got to be thinking that nothing is worth this.
could possibly be worth this? Is the real question.
He also has broken ribs and can't really run that far.
Yeah, but I imagine he's gonna start waddling away, because why would he want to get in a fight at this point?
His initiative's on 7, so there's other things that are going to happen
Comply with
beforehand.
the initial demand and drop his weapons.
All right, so there's going to be 2. So resin, or not resin, but on Blitz and Yama, you guys, there's going to be 2 perception checks made by the guys down here. So the first guy.
Nope.
Got a 10. And the other guy got an 11.
You're good.
So you guys are not seen. All right. Real quick to the Resin and Dreamer group. Same thing.
Go ahead.
Let me go ahead and get these perception rolls out.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It hasn't loaded for me yet. Okay.
All right, Resin and Dreamer, you guys have been seen. Even with the distraction penalties, which we're going to give them a -2, you are still seen.
Well, whatevs.
And
Net coat on.
and the guy, so this guy right here is who sees you, and he goes, "What the fuck? Hey!" And
I give him a little wave.
the fuck do you think you're doing?
You're about to find out.
All right, Resin, or not Resin, but Blitz, your turn.
All right, moving.
Blitz and Yama, since you guys are, well, unless Yama, you're going to do something different, you can go ahead and just move along with Blitz.
Roger, roger. And dash.
And know I should have picked up some flashbangs.
They're actually not really useful in this system.
And they give penalties.
Not enough penalties.
I mean, like the highest single modifier is a -4, but penalty modifiers can stack. All right,
Anyway.
well, let me go ahead and add these guys to the initiative roll. Because it's going to be these 2 guys first that are going to react on this round.
The good news is they are some distance away, so it would actually be quite difficult for them to shoot us.
All right, so this guy will go first, and so we got the guy in the black goes first. Resin, then it'll be your turn, and then the the shirtless guy is after that, and then Dreamer, it'll be your turn.
Cool. Well, I mean, we're both by this, so like Resin can flip the breaker as easily as I could. We're both next to it.
Yeah, just give me a basic tech check.
Well, presumably that's after Mook 1 shoots at us.
You are correct. Let me go ahead and what is Mook 1 packing? It's got a pistol and a crossbow. Let's yeah, I mean they're road gangers and booster gangers, so
The good news is we're 30 meters away, so this is going to be a bit difficult of a shot. What?
I triggered Alexa apparently.
Robbie, no! What happened to your voice?
All right, so for
Alexa, play Despacito.
all right, so that's that one. Let me check the other one.
No, we are a respectable distance away from getting easily shot. Thankfully.
Yeah. Well, he's making a quick decision on which thing he's going to try and shoot you with, and it's going to be his crossbow.
Better range than a pistol?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So the DV is 17. You do not have enough reflexes to dodge, correct?
My body is not that high.
It's reflexes.
My reflexes is not that high.
Okay.
My reflexes is...
Okay, so no negative modifiers just yet, so just a straight roll.
Nope.
All right, so he fires the crossbow bolt pings off of the front of the circuit breaker right there and goes flying.
Yeah, at least it wasn't very noisy.
Well, Raisin, basic tech, flip the breaker.
Okay, one sec. Basic tech, basic tech.
Crossbow, brand crossbow, yeah.
Whoa.
All right. So, basic tech roll.
18.
You hit the breaker.
Bam.
Is there any way to make it so they can't turn it back on?
Have to
You
get to it.
Yeah,
You're
they
in
have,
front of it.
they have to get
With
to it
guns.
first.
Pull all the breakers, the fuses out.
Yeah, but yeah,
Wait, that's
so,
a fire. Ah, no.
yeah, we can't magically turn off their campfire. Unless it's a cyber fire. Hmm. Anyway, we have now made it much more difficult for them to shoot us, and frankly, well, we were never necessarily going to be heavy in the firefight anyway, as everybody else gets to the turning everything else off. And Robbie is now just, nothing has changed.
I'll go ahead and do these ones. There. All right, that's all the lights you get with the breakers.
I mean, that's most of them, for which is kind of what the goal was.
All right, Resin, and now Booster Ganger number 2. He has got low light penalty, so he's at a -1 to basically doing anything. Basically doing anything to shoot you in the dark.
-1? All right.
Yeah, low light is, let me find the thing again. Maybe make sure it's a -1, not a -2. Combat, because there is the range table here. It's all that. Poisons, radiation, cover, shields, armor, wound states, criticals.
Night and low light conditions, mod value -1.
Yeah. And it's not in the combat section. I mean, funny enough.
Really?
Yeah. It's just under modifiers?
This book is
It's under
formatted.
negative
a little,
modifiers on page 130.
this book is formatted a little strangely.
Yeah.
I love you.
Well, I mean, low light can affect more than combat, so that's maybe why they did it.
But yeah, night or low light conditions. Yeah, -1. So if you do not have night vision goggles or anything like that, you are at a -1 to attacking anything that is not directly next to you.
Well, we've turned off half the light in this complex, so yeah, first part of plan is going swimmingly.
Well, it's not lights in the entirety of the complex, but it's the start.
I mean, that was always kind of that's the hope when we figured out, they've kind of separated some things.
Yep.
So,
All right,
I was
so
hoping for a much bigger impact than that, but oh well.
all right, so he is going to. He's going to basically shoot at either one of you, and I'm going to fire, see if the DV hits, and if it does, I'm going to randomly pick one of you to get hit.
there. You can't really see us outside of blurred shapes at this point anyway.
All right, the fire's -1.
And he needs to hit a
Ooh,
17.
so close. So yeah, you
And
hear.
it's like right-
Move this down a little bit because I should be able to still do this manually. Ba-doo-ba-doo. All right, gunshots have gone off. Officially, the entire place is on. The entire place is currently on alert.
I
Or at
mean,
least
they
came
also,
up
saw,
like-
like, they also saw like 60% of the lights go off.
Yes, but just the lights going off is one thing. Lights going off, then gunfire. That's a totally different because lights going off is like, oh, the breaker went out, but now there's gunfire, and it was like, oh shit, something's happening.
Fucking
All right.
Billy flipping the goddamn breaker. Holy shit!
Damn it, Billy!
All right, so that was. You guys, let me get this down here.
I believe it's my turn.
Yes, Dreamer, it is your turn.
Can I just break this thing to ensure that they can't turn it back on?
I think it's the least.
Sure,
of
you
your
can
concerns
you
this
can
season.
you can either use a basic tech check to make sure they can't turn it back on, or you can do something else to potentially make sure they don't turn it back on. But basic tech is the default to make
Could I
sure
use-
that
could I-
nothing can be done with it.
Could I just shoot it?
You can just shoot it. Don't roll. Don't critically fail and roll below a 9.
Hashtag dangerous ricochets.
Yay.
Cool. Did 16. I hit it.
Yep. You don't need to roll damage on it or anything like that. You can if you want, but you don't have to roll damage because you're going to. You know,
What if the circuit breaker has hands?
there's your damage. You do 12 damage. You short the. You short out the.
Cool. And then I don't know, just for funsies, since I have rate of fire too, and these guys are actually in a campfire, which means I can see them.
Well, you have night vision goggles anyway.
I do not.
Oh, you didn't take any?
Those went to Yamaraja.
We only
and-
got 2 night vision goggles, and those go to Team A.
Yeah.
Oh, they were going to give them to anybody who was going to participate in the firefight. So if you weren't planning on participating in the firefight, then yeah, they wouldn't have given you any.
Then I admitted I was probably going to get involved in shooting, so I don't know. If they hand them to me, then they hand them to me.
Everybody pretty much said they were getting involved, so everybody was going to get night vision goggles. So
Cool. I mean, there's also just the fact that they're by a campfire, which means I can see them clearly, even though they can't see me. So
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah. Well, am I out of the effective range of my pistol?
you're definitely out of the sweet range of your pistol. If you right click and hit the DV button on the lower left of your character, you can pick a pistol and then measure out.
Okay. Yeah, 28 meters. Oh, that's probably just out of range entirely.
It should have the DV value next to it.
Hold on, let me check. Ah, fuck. Ah, I'm bouncing all over the place. Okay.
It's a DV of blocked behind the window that I have open. DV of 25.
Unlikely, but you know what? Sure, fuck it. Why not? Maybe I'll get lucky.
All right, take your shot.
Okay. And then, I remember there was cover to the south, a kind of a pillar thing.
Yeah, it's like right next to you.
Cool. Going for I will move to being behind that, though, because I remember it being there, so... Though, like, the map is dark right now, so I'm having a hard time kind of, like, finding it. But, so it would be... Dude. Right
Yep.
here? Okay, cool.
You can do one more space. Right there.
Cool. So, I got pillar for cover.
Right here.
Okay, cool.
All right. So we did Yama already. Booster Ganger, that's still up. He is going to move 2 spots away and yell for help.
He'll take damage from his broken ribs then.
He can only move 2 spaces. By the way, moving diagonal is still only 1 space. It does not count as 2.
Yeah, this ain't Pathfinder.
Soon.
All right.
More.
So we are going to again make a perception check against Yama and Blitz.
Does the darkness help?
Gives them a -1.
They get -1 again to do basically anything at all.
That's-
And there's
Especially
also
to try
the
to
fact
perceive
that
you.
There's also 2 distractions now because they've heard gunshots on the west side, and Robbie is just all up in the southeast.
I'll take it.
But yeah, if penalties stack, then they're suffering the penalty for being in low light.
Well,
and,
the guys that are perceiving them are all lit up.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
but we're not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's these guys over here in the upper area that are perceiving them, not the guys in the other side. So they're getting 1 penalty, but not whatever. They're still getting penalties. So where is their perception? Hey, 1 before. There we go.
And that's a question that only
There
you
you
can answer.
There we go.
If you see that that little D4, that's definitely what they.
They have to beat my roll, right?
Yep. And your roll was a
13.
13. Okay. Yama, what was your roll?
25.
25.
Okay. Yeah. No.
It's like
I am the knight.
All right, and perception on this guy.
Probably it's good fucking luck. Nope. The plan is still working.
Mm-hmm. All right. So top of the round, the rest of these guys have not quite entered initiative just yet.
Because confused as fuck, most likely.
Yep, there is still confusion going on, but the the guys on the other side are going to be entering into initiative on this round. So let me go ahead and put them in there.
Man, if we would have had a grenade, those guys would have been so dead.
Well, good news. Their initiative fucking sucks.
All right, Robbie, you're up, sir.
So if I shoot at, if in this little corner here with these like tall boxes and stuff, if I shot out these 2 emergency lights, would I count as being in total darkness?
You would. There is still basically moonlight shining down on you.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do to decrease the light quality.
I mean, you would. They would be in a They would get the -1. If you, but it would take both of your shots to, hit them both, obviously.
Interactive math. How well crafted. Intricate.
That's not worth a -1 with this. Okay, I'm gonna punish this guy for his temerity. Like he made the wrong choice. The command was to drop his weapons. He is still holding his weapons.
He really could have just gotten on the ground and hoped that like he was still alive when the shooting stopped.
Like I would have forgiven him if he'd dropped his weapons, gotten his dropped to his knees, and then called for help, like begging for help. That wasn't within the parameters of the command. Like remain silent was not.
Oh no!
Oh god!
All right, well, he still has to make an evasion check. So.
Ah, jeez.
Well, at least you got 2 attacks.
Yeah.
let's see if he crit fails.
Oh,
Does he have a -2 to that? Or...
That is already calculated in. Yep.
Rip. So close.
All right, make your second one. Ooh!
are you fucking kidding me?
Wow!
What the fuck is happening right now?
All right, well, let's see what he rolls.
Driver error. That sucks ass. Okay.
The luckiest unlucky son of a bitch.
I know, right? All right.
Maybe your foot is still stuck in that body somehow.
Yeah, the
It's
gore that's
slippery.
on your foot has like made your steps a little off, and so it's throwing off your calibrations.
I can't get traction with my right foot.
Yeah. All right.
It's just covered in intestines.
So he's dead.
Is the other guy going to be doing anything but trying to get the fuck away from Robbie?
Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta do a death save for him on his turn. See if he's actually dead. Does this give anything on the death saves? No. Okay. Oh, he dead. Yeah, I know, he dead. All right.
All right, death confirmed.
Death confirmed. The hole in his chest was indeed gaping enough. All right. All right. Yama, unless you're doing anything different, I'm just gonna allow you to move with Blitz.
Yeah. Just double move.
Yama, you are way off to the side there.
Was I on a wall? That's
Yeah.
not right. Pretend that I'm not Nightcrawler as I... No, why did I say Nightcrawler? That I am not Shadowcat as I have never been.
All right. So that was double move for both of you.
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, I may just want to whisper to Yama, if you want to help Robbie, go ahead.
Yeah. No. I will. On your next turn, I would allow an athletics check to YOLO into the crowd if you wanted to.
Is the boss man down there?
We technically don't know.
I don't know. I don't think you have vision down there. Oh, well, I guess you can kind of see these guys down here.
Yeah, I can see these people on the map. I don't know.
None of those are. Do any of them look like the picture that was in the dossier?
Not to me. So let's say not to Yama, and that's that, isn't it?
All right. So that was you two. Road Ganger guy over here. He is going to move behind cover right here, using those boxes and pillar. And he is going to take a shot at Resin.
Yay!
Fine, we have some stuff helping us in this regard.
It's still going to be at 25, but who knows?
Because long range and darkness.
Yep. So -1.
Look, we are here just to keep everybody on this end kind of distracted because they don't know how many of us there are, so they'll probably be reluctant to get closer. Also, they can't see for shit.
All right, he misses.
Pistols.
So that was him. Resin, it's your turn.
Let's see. Which one shot at me?
This guy right here.
Okay.
The one who's currently
That's 30
behind cover, but I forgot to actually put the little block thing there. But hey, whatever. But yeah, he does have cover, so You currently do not.
You can get behind. Like, I figure there's enough room behind my pillar here.
Yeah. Where did you go? I don't see you.
He's it's because he's kind of like right outside. He's just right outside your like field of view right there, but he's right to your right.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move there and kind of crouch down.
Okay. Are you gonna take a shot first?
I'll take a planker just in case.
All right,
Yeah,
what?
we're mostly here to keep the guys on the west distracted for the rest of the operation to go off.
Mhm.
Because, like, I figure we're just going to be firing bullets back and forth in the dark.
Let's see here. Where's my weapon?
Me. Will you feed them? Alright, I don't think that's enough to hit at the range.
I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah, no, so DV is going to be 25 for either of these guys. Alright. You do have you have 2 shots with that weapon, though, so.
Shoot him again. Shoot him again.
Critical successes are a
Can't get
thing.
over it.
Nope, okay. As you fire off, booster ganger number 13, and I assume you were moving behind the cover there afterwards, so. His turn. He is going to return fire. And a -1. Has a miss.
Come on, jam.
All right.
Yeah, I did.
So that was you. Next one. All right. These guys over here. You are not blocked by cover from them, though.
But they're still at range and in the dark.
Correct.
I am not super. Mostly just because we are here to keep these guys from convening over what bullshit happening in the east.
No, that's 3. That's 4. All right, and let's see if any of these guys actually end up hitting.
At this point, it's like a 1 in 10 chance. I'm pretty fine with those odds, honestly.
No. All right. And then so these guys all went. That guy was dead. These guys are now entering the initiative this round.
It's getting gang-horrific.
All right, and then the fuck are you guys doing out here? The fuck is that thing? As it seems their boss has come out of the building.
Lens flare.
Put him into the initiative order. There it is. Okay, he's right there. He rolled a 14. All right. So top of the initiative, Robbie, it's still you.
All right, I am going to for sure this time, surely, send this man to his ancestors.
Wait, hold on. He has to.
Hand shot.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if he's still a dodge god.
The minus
It's
2.
not.
Okay.
No,
Walk
no, he
around.
is not.
Look, another crit.
Hey,
He's just dead, I'm pretty sure.
Dismembered arm, close enough.
that has a hand on it. Count.
Okay.
You just rip his arm off.
So
All
he's
right, well-
he's trying to run away. As he's like trying to run away, you grab his arm and basically like karate. I'm just gonna say like you like knife hand his arm at the shoulder, and it just kind of tears off.
I'm gonna use my second attack rate of fire to put the arm be my vanguard through this window over here into the offices.
Okay.
Then I will use my move to crawl through the entryway thereby created.
So on it, you don't have to use your action for that per se. Just give me an athletics check, because this will be part of your move action.
So you get a +1 from the arm.
Because I wanna bottleneck their efforts to
Get at you.
swarm me and rip me apart.
That's plenty to charge your way through the window. All right. That is actually going to put you in a different area. So, Robbie, you will be here.
Old time mapping it.
Oh, hello! I've made a friend.
You still have an action.
I'm gonna introduce
Hey.
myself to my new friend here.
Yeah, it's like
You heard it.
he was looking out the window at you a bit, and
For a second.
as he saw you like come through the run toward the window with his comrade's severed arm, he's all like, "Oh shit!" And then just glass shatters, and as he's like trying to cover himself from the shattering.
We get like cuts between this tactical combat and just a horror movie.
Insert
and,
Michael Myers theme.
Like, as all of us in the West are really just performing a holding action because that's all we need to do. There's sneaking going up to the east, and then in the southeast, there's just Robbie.
Alright, do I have to take the full -8 fucking penalty to like try to subdue this guy without like ripping his heart out of his chest?
But the hand gun.
It depends. What are you trying to do? It depends on mechanically what you're trying to do.
Does not appear. Is he armed? His sprite does not appear armed.
The sprites aren't always going to appear armed, but they all have weapons. Yes.
Okay, what is he armed with?
A very heavy pistol.
Yeah, I'd like to change that for him.
Okay.
I guess the disarm action from
Like, I thought you
he'd
were
probably
gonna
be
remove this
dead.
off.
If actually no, there's a martial art thingy that allows you to disarm somebody. if you hit
That's
them with
under
2 melee
Aikido.
attacks.
That's under Aikido.
If I hit somebody with 2 melee attacks, yeah, they're disarmed, all right.
Yeah.
Look,
I guess I'll just disarm him the normal way by hitting him with 2 melee attacks.
and
Well,
like disarming is very much up to interpretation based on the action.
Yeah, it's only one melee attack. You use the other one to kill somebody.
But yeah,
Literally.
so you
Literally.
have a martial arts / brawling attack left.
Some might call this a dismembering, you know.
So if you want to just punch him, You may punch him.
He may survive. He may yet survive this.
All right. Where's his evasion?
Did he get any penalties for
He
the
does not
sheer
have any
horror of
penalties.
the situation?
He does not have penalties, no.
Yeah, the adrenaline compensation.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Damn! He's all like, hell no!
He bends backward. Like he goes complete, like he does
All right, let me-
on Matrix away from
He is initiative 12, so this is technically another screen, so I'm just gonna have to remember 12 on the other one. All right, and can I edit that? Yeah. All right. Robbie, that was you. He missed. Shit, I actually took you off the thing. Let me put you back on here so that I have your initiative still in here, because you need to be actually still be in here.
I guess I will functory screen. Yeah.
Let me
Storm
see.
yourself. Submit to arrest.
Update combat 17. There, you're there. You are just currently off the main screen here. Yeah. You are, I should say, you're off the large screen. All right. So Robbie, that was you. Mr. Dead Booster Ganger, where is you? You are, well, you're not like dead just yet, but you are in your death throes. So next up is Blitz.
You need healing?
Nobody needs healing yet, actually.
Oh, okay,
Nobody
good.
on our side.
This is
Well,
gone.
actually, come to think of it, nobody needs healing. Anybody that
right.
is injured is well past the point where you can do anything to help.
Blitz, are you going to use a double move action again, or are you going to just move once and then do you think you're possibly close enough?
Well, we're still up a few feet, right?
Again, it's meters, so 6 meters is 18 feet.
Oh,
So you can take your
right.
move action and then do a or move and then do a scan.
I'll do a scan from that corner right there.
All right. So I believe scanning is an action. So
Yep.
but you do find the port under you.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I guess I'll duck down right here then.
All right. Yama, unless you're doing anything else besides moving, I'll let you do that. But otherwise, you're gonna have to go on your regular initiative.
Which is just right after him, I assume.
Well, there's other individuals as well.
got it. Well, yeah, it is just gonna be moving because I would need to even to do the dynamic entry, I would still have to double move, and I'm not going to double move and not attack if I'm going to end up in that many dudes.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see if any of these guys get the chance to hit things.
Preferably not. That's how we set up the situation over here. Nope.
All right, and so that was him, and now it's for him. Oh, this is a new guy actually, but same thing.
I mean, the numbers, I imagine, have not changed very much.
They're a little bit closer, so they can actually potentially hit you a little bit easier, but it ain't gonna happen. All right. Grizz hears a shattering of windows and a what the fuck, and decides to move back into the building to see what's going on.
Damn it.
Well, the good news is that I think the netrunner inside is going to be very distracted.
He's running from other things right now.
Which will probably make Blitz's job so much easier.
Yo.
Robbie, you see a very large, burly man with cyber arms come into the building. And
we're gonna have a boxing match. Him and
Yep.
me.
So inside the building here, the movement is 1 meter per square, so double 2 squares per movement. just so that you are aware.
Okay.
So he used up 1 movement so far. And that would be 3 more movement points. What is his total? What did I total give him? He has a total move of 6. So yeah, he can get up to you, and he is going to whack away.
Try to punch me a question.
Yep.
All right, let's see what he does.
Axe me a question. Let me
He gets into what definitely looks like a trained stance, and is going to punch at you.
I've preemptively rolled my evasion. Oh, it didn't evade.
All right.
Well, I think you just tank that. That does nothing.
No, this is a martial arts attack. So half your armor.
Does he rip? Does my shield absorb any of that?
Oh right, you have a shield, don't you?
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Your shield takes all of that. And now for his second wallop. Go ahead and make your evasion.
We can make it.
There you go.
And indeed. At long last.
So he runs up to you and just like in a very trained kind of he's technically using karate, but I'm saying he's like a kind of a boxer stance, just kind of like goes in there like Mike Tyson bobbing and weaving and just like shatters your shield as you raise it up to block the first attack. And then he comes in for like another haymaker as you duck under it. All right. So that was him. He was on. He's off the board, but he was at a 15, I believe. No, he's at a 14. Yeah, so next is this guy did that. Resin, you're up.
Okay. Let's
Let me
see.
just put him back on the field just so that.
We're really just here to keep the west side, like, over here.
So these two yahoos over here in the dark, have they been shooting at us?
Everybody on the west side's been shooting at us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't have any way to click on anything. I'm going to shoot one plinker over at these two down here, and then one at the one who's been shooting at us that's over here somewhere.
Yeah, so I mean, like, all of these guys, like, these guys are starting to shoot at you. These guys are the ones that have been shooting at you.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot one towards the first group and one towards the second.
Okay. There is also a group over here that has started shooting at you as well.
Joy.
All right.
It's fine. This is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Yeah, we're cover fire.
All right. Let's roll that attack.
$19.
All right, 19 on 2 of them. I didn't think you could click on anything.
One was 2 minutes ago, one is 2 seconds ago.
Well, no, because I rolled one for you as well. That's why, because I didn't think you had any. So 19 twice.
Yeah, no, I'm home. Or I'm at work, so.
Okay. So 19 twice. I do not believe is within the DV, but you were shooting at 2 different ones. So let's see. So over here, no, you need 25 for there. You needed a 20 to hit the guys down here.
Which means you could just spend, I don't know, 2 points of luck and hit the.
2 points of luck will hit the other guy.
Well, if I shoot at this one right here, I only need a 20 to hit him.
No, you need to beat the DV. Not meet it. Beat it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 2 points of luck to hit the guy down there.
I'll spend 2 points.
All right. Roll the damage.
Where's my con sheet? Come on.
Just
There
click
we go.
the little blood
Just
drop
click
on the
blood
roll.
drop. The blood drop will do it.
Oh,
That still gets through his armor. They do not have great armor, so he takes 2
And his
points.
armor piercing, so-
And he loses 2 points of armor because of my armor piercing.
All right. All right, he has been updated, and armor piercing bullets -2. All right, so he has taken 2 damage. Okay, that was resin. Booster ganger, other booster ganger here. For you, still a DV25. Shooting in the dark. Negative. And his gun jams.
Yeah.
All right, so
His
he.
low brand quality.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that was his action. These guys next, they are starting to move closer. Still firing in the dark. All right, which one was this actually? It was this guy. This guy. All right, let's see here. Oops.
The range ain't
DV.
great for this y'all.
Yep. 20, so he needs a 20. -1. 11
Nope.
misses. All right, that was you. Dreamer, you're up.
Cool. There's this guy right here who's kind of well within range of me.
He actually did not go yet, so 1, 2, let me move him back here.
All right.
Yeah, I moved him prematurely.
Well, darn. All right. I just need a 20 for these guys up north, so sure, they'll fire and maybe I'll get lucky. No, alas.
Do it again. Oh wait, no, it's not a fairy. You can do it again. Oh,
jam.
And my gun is jammed. I'll fix that next turn.
Yep. That'll be your next action. So, Yama, you did yours already.
Wait,
Booster
no,
gang.
wasn't that the turn with Blitz? It's like we're on. Aren't we like right next to each other in initiative?
No, I was just having you guys move.
Oh, we're right. I'm right next to Dream in initiative. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
But-
I was just having you move along with them because if you weren't doing anything besides moving, there's no point in waiting for your initiative to come up.
Right.
All right, so Yama, Booster Ganger guy. Now he's going to move. 2, 3, 4. And 12 meters is a lot better than 20. So he is going to take a shot. Still in dark.
Uh-oh.
All right, a 19. I think hits from this range. Let me check. Pistol. It does indeed. You were not behind cover for this guy though, so that is just going to go through. $16 damage minus your armor, and ablated by 1.
Okay, so I take 5 damage and my armor is decreased by 1.
Yep. All right, that was you. Now it's you. I'm gonna try to start moving forward. Check DV. You're taking behind cover for him, but Resin, you are even standing behind the thing here. You are still kind of an open shot to him. So it is 18 meters. let's go ahead and check check DV here. I wish it would actually just stay up. So DV of 20. All right. Yep. -1 to this roll, but it might not matter. So yeah, 21. Does resin? You don't have reflexes 8, do you?
Reflexes 8, no. But
No,
I do
okay.
have a shield armor jack.
Okay. Well, I didn't remember if you could dodge bullets or not.
Well, the shield will be really important in a moment.
Yep.
My reflex is only a 6.
All right, 11 points of damage goes through your shield, and then 1 point to your armor, so nothing goes through.
Yeah.
Tink.
So shield's gone, but armor's fine.
Yep. So that was you. That was you. Your turn.
I'm not
2,
cheap.
3. All right. This guy's just kind of firing blindly, and a 14 is, don't think, gonna make it.
Almost certainly not. No,
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
14 is the range I'm at now.
Yeah. Needed a 20. All right, so that was you, and then that guy's dead. All right, back up to the top of the initiative. Robbie.
All right. Well, one of these two poses a more immediate threat to me than the other, but
Wait, I have evasion. Is that what you were asking for?
So you need reflexes 8 in order to use evasion to dodge bullets instead of just using the DV table.
Oh, even though I have points in it?
Yeah, I mean, it's still like if somebody
Applies to
melee attacks
melee.
you. Yeah, if somebody melee attacks you, you still use it.
But
Oh,
it,
okay.
it needs to be at like essentially nigh superhuman to dodge bullets.
All right, he doesn't dodge. He,
All right,
he
really?
misses.
runner-looking gentleman fails
All right,
to
for violence.
dodge. Much to his
Oh, no.
immediate regret.
All right, so 15 minus half his armor, which is 6, so 9 points of damages. And body ablates by 1.
Rip off his robot arm.
And I'm going after the suspiciously netrunner-looking gentleman.
Oh, you're going after the Netrunner guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Never
before
mind.
I was interrupted. I was in the middle of saying that like one of these two gentlemen poses a more immediate, obvious threat to me. However, the other looks suspiciously like a primary mission objective. So
Okay, then I need to re-roll that evasion.
His number is much lower.
could you have just not deducted this
Well, I mean, okay, question.
fucking attribute from the?
I guess that's true. Let me look at what it. Actually, yeah, you're right. Let me look at what it was.
Apparently, you're gonna have to roll really good to hit him with the second attack, though.
14. What was the? Let's see. His evasion is plus 6.
6.
Okay.
You would have gotten 11.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, you hit it. You hit him.
15 right to the bones. Oh, the dermis.
Yep.
Oof. Ow.
Okay. So 15 minus 10 damage to him.
Softened up in preparation.
And then your second attack.
Oh wait, he didn't actually get to go. He is in the initiative. He gets to go first.
Right.
He gets a turn. So he is going to back up a couple steps and then give you a shot
Before he gets punched.
before he gets punched. Yes. Okay.
Give me some vitamin lead.
Yep. I assume you are going off of evasion for this. So
Yeah, since it's this close, assuming I don't critically fail the evasion check, like
yeah, you should.
my lowest evasion roll is equal to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You duck the bullet.
Okay.
All right.
So he only gets one shot. 'Cause it's only a very heavy pistol.
And then he takes 15 to the face.
Yep. And then he takes, well, 10 to the face, but yeah.
In the face, and then let's see if he takes any more.
And then you're rolling against a 21 on this one, though.
Yeah.
But you have luck.
Not
What do you
enough.
know? Not enough.
All right. Okay, so that was Robbie. You, Resin, it is your turn. Do you want to jack in?
The Blitz's turn, but yeah.
Sorry, Blitz. Yeah,
Yeah, check in.
I need to.
It's like this fight ends the moment the rest of the power turns off and the Aldacaldos swarm in.
I think what you mean is the fight begins, because then the real violence begins.
Well, no, what I mean by that is it's almost 11.
Yeah, we kind of ended up starting like half an hour late.
That's true.
Right, I check in. Assuming there's nobody immediately there, I activate armor and worm.
All right.
I
So
don't
that
know what it is about the word worm that makes me just want to say it that way.
Worm.
yeah.
Worm.
There is a password on this level, but that is the total of your actions for this round. So next round you'll be able to start to crack it. Because yeah, jacking in, armor, and worm activation are three net actions.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Roadganger. He's likes where he's at cover right now. Miss.
Nope.
Other guy gonna start moving in. 2, 3, 4. Let's check his.
I think that's 18 meters.
12 meters and 14 meters. So he's going for the easier shot. Nope.
Nope.
All right. That was him. That was him. All right. Back to the fight inside the building.
The manipulation of his figure made it look briefly like it was doing a little dance.
All right. Let's. He's gonna punch at you again. Go ahead and roll your.
Evasions, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2 evasions. $13 and $14.
Damn it.
All right. First attack
My
and
God, Peter.
Jesus.
What the hell?
Sure. Okay. Let me just preemptively ablate my armor jack twice.
All right. First one is 12 damage,
Okay.
and then second one.
You are counting your solo reduction, right?
Yeah. Make sure you count your solo reduction for the first hits.
Okay. The first hit is only for 10. And so that means that I take 22 damage total. That's right, isn't it? Every 2 points you invest in that, it gives you one ablation.
I believe so. Yeah. So you should have a +2 to damage deflection.
Which means, pretty sure the first hit doesn't do anything.
It's halved because it's a martial arts
Alright.
attack.
Yep.
Wait, no, I forgot that. Yeah, so let me double check this. Every 2 points gives a reduction. Okay, so that's 12 minus. Minus.
Yeah. So half
6,
your armor,
yeah,
half your
okay.
armor +2 for that first hit.
First damage is all right. First damage only does me.
So 5, 7 should be your first hit. against armor, so 5 damage on the first hit, and then 6 damage on the second hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Like punching a fucking wall.
A wall that won't stop trying to pulverize the hacker.
Yep. Okay. So that was him. Resin, you're up. Go ahead and just roll to hit. And
They're
actually, we're
close
gonna.
to-
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do a bunch of rolls for these guys.
So
As
the benefit
they,
of a mechanical number generator is that it is true that the dice will eventually run out of heat.
All right. There are 2 guys that are gonna roll before Dreamer, and it's that guy and this guy. So
Do I need to roll?
Yes, roll.
2 guys who are
They're-
much closer to us now.
Yeah.
This guy right here, like significantly closer.
17.
Shooting him.
Yeah, 17 should hit.
Like, shooting him twice would be very beneficial.
All right, go ahead and roll again. All
Oh,
right.
it-
All right, so that will be, let's see, 5 for the first shot, and
That was
then 10 for the second shot, so 15 damages.
I take off armor every time too.
Yep, his body armor is no more.
And he is just almost certainly taking penalties at this point.
Oh yeah. All right, so this guy's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna move closer. He's gonna shoot his shot.
But for him, I definitely have cover.
Yes. Ooh, that's a 19, which might hit. Let's see. No, it does not. He is 1 away.
Excellent.
All right. So that was him. Now it's time for these guys. 2, 3. All right, he's still kind of firing into the darkness. So we'll see which one of y'all he hits, if he hits. 10 will not hit.
It will not hit either of us.
All right. Dreamer, you're up.
Unjam my gun.
Okay. Do you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, we're kind of in a... Is there any other cover nearby that I would know? Let's see.
The other side of the wall.
Fuck it.
Resin, you still have a move as well if you want to actually move.
Let's get to the other side of the wall. They're going to chase after us. It's fine. We're still doing our job. There's a window.
Okay.
There's a window. So, yeah.
There is a door right there that would probably be the easier egress.
Can I... yeah. You know what? I have no actions anyway, so I'll just move.
Well, your action was to unjam your gun.
Can I reach that door in 6?
So you're right here. So diagonal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you can... In 6, you can get out the door and get behind the door cover.
Fantastic. I
We'll
will
do that.
Like, keep them having to come to us.
Yeah, so I was gonna say you both are like behind the door right here.
Yeah, keep them having to come to us. Like, the west side is well and truly distracted with us and not helping their buddies over at the east.
Yep. All right. So that's that. Yama.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna be moving to.
You are about to do something very foolish.
I'm gonna be Yeah, I'm gonna be like moving to there, like dropping down. Athletics roll, as I assume is necessary. Well,
Yep. Making
the
athletics.
idea is to like jump in front of the door, run straight inside.
Here's the
And-
thing. Don't fail your athletics check.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying right now is don't mess up your athletics check.
Okay.
All right, 17.
I'm gonna stay on 17. I feel like 17 is good. Should be.
Can he land on one of those dudes?
Oh no, that's not the goal here.
Oh.
What is your movement? Your movement is 7. That's fucking good.
Yep. I think it took me
Yeah.
I think it took me 5 to get get there and over the side.
2, 3, 4, 5 to get down. Yep. 1 move to get in the building, I assume.
Yep. And
all right, so you have 2 moves, so you can move 4 spaces. Inside the building is 1 meter per space, so 4 squares. Since it's at a
let's eyeball it. That's
so 1.
sadly not
2,
quite close
3,
enough to
4.
make
Yeah,
a boxing match. So what I'll instead do is switch to my pistol. Always faster than reloading, and blam blam.
So dropping your sword and switching to your pistol.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Do you have to use a pistol with 2 hands?
His weapon is 2-handed.
Right, but can't he just hold it and not do anything with it?
Seems logical.
I think either way, I need to free a hand up to use.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily need to drop your sword on the floor.
I don't know.
Regardless of the fluff, it is going to take an action for you to re-equip your sword to use it again.
Duly noted. Anyway, bang.
Shoot at the Grizz or the Netrunner?
Yeah, who are you shooting at?
Well, actually, where is the Netrunner? Because my eyeballs went straight to Grizz.
It's all right there.
Oh yeah, they're all up. Okay, yep, there he is. Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's deal with the tiny little man.
Okay,
yeah.
You are 6 meters away, which is in the sweet spot of a pistol.
So 21 definitely hits.
Yes. I do not think he has high enough evasion. He does not. So that will hit. Roll damage.
Oh, nothing further.
All right, that was an 8. What's his armor?
Less than it was.
It is actually not enough to get through what's left of his armor, though.
That makes sense.
That is.
That might be. Bada bing.
Yep. All right. It takes 1 damage. All right. Let's see here. So Yama, that was you. Just gotta remember you're right after Dreamer. The gangers. They're just gonna continue shooting. All of them are just gonna continue shooting. So I'm just gonna roll for their stuff.
Good news, we are behind cover.
Yep. He is going to double move.
Plan. All annoying on the western front.
This guy needs to make his death save real quick. He is definitely dead.
Turbo dead.
Alright, he is out of the initiative order.
Critted on death.
Alright. Back top of the round, Robbie.
Alright.
So I was already planning on this being a multi-phase fight anyway, so once you guys achieve the first objective, we'll end the session and we'll pick up where we leave off.
Let us attempt to achieve the central objective. And I am going to remove. My God, I'm hell or high water. Remove the primary obstacle of that. This dude who God fucking damn it.
All right, he might flub his evasion too. So.
Well,
Alright,
second
so-
hit will definitely get him.
So first,
He's at minus whatever the fuck.
he doesn't have any minuses yet. So evades the first one. Does not evade the second one.
Arms!
Kill. Murder.
Hand God.
No
Destroy.
hand god.
It's good damage though.
God is denied.
Yep. So he takes 14 damage. He is definitely not looking good. All right. Let's see. Blitz, your turn.
Right. I worm the password.
All right.
Which is backdoor.
All right. You break through.
All right. Nothing there.
Nothing else on this floor. There is another floor.
Go up.
All right. You get there. You see a net. You see the net runner in the system.
Ballsy idiot.
Okay, so here's the thing about net running. You're basically just have visual goggles over the world. They're like AR goggles, so you can still see what's going on and he can still be jacked into the network.
I mean, considering where he is, it's still ballsy idiot.
What a legend.
I could just slide past him. Do we need to make a speed check now?
Yes.
Okay.
I may be in mortal danger, but you know what? They did pay me $20.
Well, like he was just in there or whatever. Like he hadn't had a chance to jack out yet, so he was already jacked in. And then Robbie started pounding on him, and he just hasn't had a chance to actually get out. And now you've shown up.
Yep.
All right. They are supposed to be on a 4, so I'm just gonna have to roll a D. No. So I'm just gonna roll that. So he got a 10.
Yep, he goes first.
Yep.
I'm assuming he's already used one of his actions this round.
Well, we're on a new round.
Oh, okay. Then
So.
Let's see. How committed is he to that $20?
does he just want to use? Does he just want to use 2 and save 1 for his meat action?
Well, no. It's either you use net actions or you use a meat action. There is no splitting.
Oh, okay.
So if you use one net action, like you don't get to take
That's
any
it.
meat actions.
Right.
So I guess he's got a choice. Try to evade the murder in the meat world or attempt to stop Blitz in the digital.
He can still evade and like move and stuff like that, but he can't like if he takes net actions, he like can't counter attack at Robbie.
Excuse you mean murderers. I am also here.
Yes, this is also true. All right. What is he going to do? What is his? He's like, oh shit. Okay. He's on a 12 there. So okay. He doesn't go. He goes before everybody else in the initiative there, including Yama in this case. So he is going to. Yeah, he's gonna have to try. He sees that you're in there, but he's gonna have to try and defend against you.
All right.
So, he's gonna try to deck crash you.
Okay.
All right, so. All right, so D10 plus 4 versus a D10 plus 4, I assume, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
That smart shit just get yeeted.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right, so that's a 17 total. Oh no.
I got a 0.
So you gotta.
So
you want to spend 18 luck?
yeah, so
Luckily, there's no black eyes, so
yeah.
it's just annoying.
He boots you out of the system.
God damn it.
That's fine. I can just go back in.
But desperation play, and it worked.
He's like, oh god damn it! All right.
So
Oh,
I do not have time for this.
that dude is like
Yep.
got luck on his side. That is
Yep.
for sure.
When his initiative comes up, though, that was already his action. So, Blitz, you still have a
Get back in.
yeah.
I
you,
just go
you
back
actually,
in.
Yep. So one of your net
Well,
actions to go back in.
Yep.
Password too, so that's not an issue.
Yeah, you don't have to go through the password. You show up again.
And then I fucking deck crash him. Screw it.
All right, let's see how it goes. Tied.
It's a tie. All right, so I guess he wins on defense.
Yep. Tie goes
Oh.
to defender there. He's got his actions as well, so he's gonna hellbolt you.
I'm gonna be so relieved to finally cash in the skull of God's favorite son here.
All right, he got an 8. That is a definite defense.
Yep.
All right, and then he's got one more. He's going to try to banhammer you. Nope, does not. Oh no, you didn't roll a million. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
I rolled junk. Yep, I got band hammered.
Damn it.
All right, 2d6. 2d6 damage. Minus your shield. Actually, I think it goes to your shield, doesn't it?
No.
Okay, shield
have
just
armor.
defends.
I have armor.
Or your armor or whatever.
Armor just soaks it. It did 8.
Yep, so 8 damage minus your armor to your
So I
brain.
take, so I take 4.
All right, 4 damage to your brains.
Okey-doke. Got it.
All right, other road ganger and booster ganger. So he is going to continue firing from where he's at because he thinks he's in an okay spot for the most part. Because cover is nice, so he's just going to. Nope, that misses. And then other ganger here, he's going to move up. And he is going to fire. I just didn't put in -1, so 11 might hit from where he's at. Nope, he needs a 15.
Nope.
All right, so that was those two. It is now the boxing match is continuing.
Ding ding ding. We got round 3.
Yep. All right, Robbie, you want to roll
Alright.
your evasions?
Not really, but
Well,
I'm gonna.
don't roll them both. Roll one, and then I'll roll my attack. Jesus.
Cursed.
What is with this night?
All right. All right. 8 damages minus half your armor plus 2.
That's 5, 7. So it does exactly 1 damage to me, but it does ablate my.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your evasion.
Running out of patience.
6 and a 20. Okay.
All right.
That's gonna hurt.
So -4. That's 14 damage. It's, so that reduces me to 31. 28.
Okay. And then on your
Down.
sheet, there's a critical injuries roll on there. Go ahead and roll that. To the
There
left
it
side
is.
of the
Yep.
yeah. All right, broken arm. Drop whatever you're holding. You weren't holding anything.
I was holding a gun, so.
Oh, okay. So you drop your gun then. All right. After the Grizz is Resin. Resin and Dreamer, you both are going to be going up. If any of these guys happen to hit you, like, cover will be applied, so it's likely not going to do any damage to you. So both of you guys go ahead and roll your stuff, and I'll go ahead and roll these guys.
Where are they?
So you've got guy here, 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 and here. You've also got a really close guy right here.
Okay, he's who I'm going to shoot at then.
All right.
Ah! No! Go back.
Yeah, no, don't worry about, like, moving stuff around. Just double-click on your character, and you can... I'll handle the DV distance stuff. Yeah, you need a 15.
Alright, so shooting twice.
Alright, you hit once. Go ahead and roll the damage. 12 minus 2 is 10. He's still up.
Isn't he the one I took all the armor off of?
No, that was another guy. You've taken some of his armor off. Alright, 19. He has no armor against this one. He dead. Well, he's gonna make a death throw on his turn, but wait, was that the right guy? No, that was that guy. Undo that. Which one is this guy? Which one are you? Oh, you're that guy. Okay. So he's already gone this round. So he will make a death saving throw on his next round. Next up is this guy and this guy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make their rolls. I don't think that does it. Nope. He'll need a 20. And no, they both missed. Dreamer, go ahead and take a shot.
Okay. There is... That guy's the closest, isn't he?
Yes.
Alright.
You're at a DV 20 from where you are.
Nothing that misses. And that jams.
Alright. Next up is this guy, and these guys. And they're all gonna fire. And we'll see if any of them happen to hit. And there. And it was you and you. Okay. Alright, so I got a 15, a 13, and a 9. I don't think any of those are going to end up hitting. Actually, this guy doesn't even have line of sight on you, so he doesn't even get a shot. This guy, nope, he needed a 20. And this last guy also needed a 15. No, he needed a 20 as well. So nope, they all miss. And back to the top of the round.
Okay. See if I'm allowed to do stuff. In the limited range of things I get to attempt, let us see if the dice give me permission. Doesn't look like it.
All right. Are you shooting? Or are you hitting the
I
net
tried
runner?
to punch the same piece of shit.
All right. Okay, as long as he doesn't evade.
He can't. Well, now he can. Alright,
Yeah,
good.
no, you hit. Uh, 12 damage. He actually took that right there. Minus 4. Oh wait, no, it's half. Never mind. Okay. He is down. Blitz, you see the Netrunner in your in the net just kind of de-res.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now one for the big man. One for the big. All right. I mean,
All right. Let's see if he dodges.
can I please roll above a 5?
You still have your move action, by the way.
To what end?
Well, what's your move? Your move is 6.
Still 6. I can crawl back through the window.
I mean, you could.
I will.
Yama's right there in the building with you right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do Yama a favor. And I have a move of 6, so that should be
2,
12
3,
moves.
4, 5.
Alright.
All right. Next up on there is Blitz.
Please
Oh.
just let me start a fight.
Okay. Just so we know, Banhammer doesn't work on people. It only works on programs.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I had it hit my armor for what it was supposed to do.
Okay.
All right. I guess I go on up.
What a
Yep.
weird thing to call
All right.
that. Then,
You see a control node.
Control node. All right. Interface with it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would a bandhammer
was it-
only work on?
It's only meant for black eyes and demons and other persons' programs.
But then it's poorly named because
A lot of them are poorly
Banhammers-
named.
Yeah.
a bandhammer is what you use against other users. Like that's
Right, but you tear up his program.
Oh no,
That's what you do.
it's no. Okay, Banhammer is 3d6 res against non-black ice programs and 2d6
Programs.
to black ice programs.
Right.
So
Actually, you need to roll another die 6.
yes.
And I only rolled a 6 for interface, so I'm gonna have to.
Okay, so,
So
two
another
more against you.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming 6 didn't interface. I'll have to wait to another round.
No, 6 interfaces.
Oh, okay. Shut down the power.
This is indeed the power control node.
Yep, shut it down.
All right, then everything goes dark.
Except for the burning trash can.
And that's where they're cooking dinner.
Hey, look, Robbie, you killed that guy and the power went out. Nice job.
All right, just gonna get all these here. Ah. All right, in the building itself is absolute darkness. Well, not absolute darkness, but very dark. So it's gonna be a additional penalty for stuff in there. There is faint light coming through the windows, but that's it. So it's gonna be a -2 on there. So
Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and finish this round out, and then we'll call it. So,
Okay, I still got 2 more actions.
yes. Are you going to jack out?
No, I'm gonna virus it so they can't turn it back on.
All right, roll your virus.
Yay!
All right, so they have to beat a 13. to do anything if they have anybody that can do anything.
Yep. And then I will. I guess I'll cloak out.
All right. So you jacked out. So you're good there.
Cloak out.
All right. This other guy, he's actually gonna go ahead and he has now noticed that stuff is happening. 1, 2, 3, and he's going to take a shot at a DV-25. Misses. It is now the boss's turn. Everybody is currently in excessive darkness, but Yama right there is faintly lit by the faint firelight that is kind of coming through the door, so he's gonna go after him.
Okay.
Ah!
Come on. Where's that skill?
Rip him up. Rip him up, yeah.
All right.
Rip him up.
He's gonna be at a -1 for melee attacks.
Oh, there it is.
So I didn't put the -1 in here, so that's a 19. Or sorry, that's a 18. All right, and the next one.
What is up with these guys?
Nope, that's just happening. Probably a very good thing for me that I at least bought the fresh armor check.
All right, so 8 minus half your armor, which goes to 5. So you take 3 damage and your armor ablates.
Yep, I'll live with that.
All right, and then after him is Resin.
Resin.
Yeah, Resin, you got 2 guys at 14 meters away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot both.
So you can use your move to move in close enough and then move back out.
Oh, cool. I'll do that then. And
Okay.
then just take one of them.
So it'll be a DV-15.
And,
Are you taking a shot at each of them, or are you concentrating fire on one of them?
just one then.
Okay. All right, roll your attack.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you're gonna hit. All right, and roll your damage. Okay, 9 minus. Let's see. These guys are actually fresh, so -4, so 5 damage, and then -2 to his armor. Okay. Second shot. Yeah, I was gonna hit. Oh, so close. All right, so 12 damage and 10 -2 armor. All right, he is still up, but he is not. He is definitely not happy.
And I'm gonna skittle back to where I
And then
was.
back into your cover. Yep. All right. It's actually his turn now. 2, 3, 4. He is going to attempt. He is at the best possible distance. Except he fumbles and his gun jams.
Goddamn piss slow.
Next guy, 1, 2, 3. Believe. Yep, he's at 15 for both of y'all. He is going to fire. He's a -1 to this roll still. Misses. Dreamer, you're up.
I unjam my gun.
All right. This booster, 2, 3, 4, actually. 13 and 15. All right, Resiny's gonna take a shot. Oh, he's basically taking a shot at the door. So we're gonna see which one he hits. He doesn't hit either. His turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire off. And also misses. And I want to say there's one more. I think that's him. 1, 2, 3. All right, and fires off. $13. Nope, he's got a 15. All right, and that ends the round, and we'll go ahead and call it here for now. As the next round, starting next round is when everybody starts to come in.
Aren't I at the bottom of the round?
Oh no, you're supposed to go at 12. So go ahead and go.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a gun and he's right here, and I've got night vision goggles. So what the hell? Might as well give him a blink and determine something just in case.
All right, he's going to evade.
Had a feeling. Or not.
He is going to use He's going to use 3 points of luck to match you on that. This is a named NPC, so I made him so he is made as a character. Doesn't have much luck, but he's got some. So he matches your 20.
Okay. And
it is a rate of fire 2, though, right?
Yeah, and also I've got a fancy surprise. That being, I have a whip for a thumb.
All right. All right. He cannot dodge that, so go ahead and do your hit, do your damage. Even at half armor, that does not go through.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So we are gonna end it there for now. As you hear the roaring of the Aldacaldos vehicles storming up to the building, and starting next game will be the next phase of the battle.
Deck dreams of organic toys, and I'm running out on